When most people think about the deadliest animals on Earth, they imagine enormous predators dominating land and sea. Sharks patrol the oceans, lions rule vast grasslands, and crocodiles wade silently beneath the surface of murky rivers. Yet some of nature's most formidable creatures are so small they can walk across your fingertip unnoticed. Ants may seem insignificant when viewed individually, but together they form some of the most organized and successful societies ever seen in the natural world. Through cooperation, communication, and overwhelming numbers, these tiny insects have conquered nearly every environment on Earth. Their colonies function with incredible efficiency, allowing them to survive, adapt, and sometimes become surprisingly dangerous. In many ways, ants demonstrate that true power does not always come from size, but from the ability to work together toward a common goal. Deep within the forests and grasslands of Africa lives one of the most intimidating ant species on the planet, the Saiafu, commonly known as African driver ants. These insects form enormous colonies that can contain millions of individuals moving together in coordinated swarms. As the colony advances, insects scatter, spiders abandon their hiding places, and countless small creatures rush to escape the approaching wave. Although Saiafu ants do not actively hunt humans and serve an important ecological role by removing dead animals and controlling pest populations, their sheer numbers create an unforgettable spectacle. Watching an entire landscape react to the movement of a single colony feels less like observing insects and more like witnessing a living force of nature. Their strength comes not from venom or size, but from the overwhelming power of collective action. Australia is home to another ant that has earned a fearsome reputation: the bulldog ant. Unlike many ant species that depend heavily on chemical trails and pheromones, bulldog ants possess exceptional eyesight, allowing them to spot movement and identify threats with remarkable accuracy. They are highly aggressive defenders of their territory and are known for their powerful jaws and painful stings. What makes them particularly intimidating is their willingness to confront danger directly. While many animals choose retreat as their first response, bulldog ants often charge toward perceived threats without hesitation. Some species can even leap toward intruders, making them surprisingly agile hunters and defenders. For a creature only a few centimeters long, the bulldog ant displays a level of confidence and aggression that rivals much larger predators. Among Africa's most famous insects are the driver ants, often called nature's marching army. Their massive coordinated raids can involve thousands upon thousands of ants moving across the landscape in search of food. Any creature too slow to escape may suddenly find itself surrounded by a living swarm. What makes these raids so fascinating is that no individual ant understands the larger objective. Each insect follows simple instincts and chemical signals, yet together they create an incredibly efficient hunting and foraging system. Scientists often study driver ants as examples of collective intelligence, where complex behavior emerges from the actions of countless individuals performing simple tasks. Their success demonstrates how organization and teamwork can become powerful survival strategies in the natural world. The red imported fire ant represents another level of danger: small, aggressive, and highly adaptable. These ants have spread across numerous regions of the world and become infamous for their painful stings. When their nest is disturbed, they respond almost instantly, with hundreds or even thousands emerging to defend their colony. Each ant bites the skin with its jaws and then delivers a venomous sting. For most people, the result is intense pain, itching, and swelling that can last for days. However, for individuals who suffer severe allergic reactions, multiple stings can become a serious medical emergency. The true threat of fire ants lies not in the power of a single insect, but in the speed and intensity of their collective response. What begins as one accidental step near a nest can quickly turn into an encounter with an entire army. At the top of the list stands the legendary bullet ant, widely considered to possess the most painful sting of any ant on Earth, found in the rainforests of Central and South America. This remarkable insect has become famous among entomologists, explorers, and survival experts alike. Victims often describe the sting as producing pain unlike almost anything else in nature, with some comparing the sensation to being struck by a bullet. The pain can persist for many hours and may be accompanied by intense burning, trembling, and temporary difficulty using the affected limb. Unlike driver ants or fire ants, the bullet ant does not rely on enormous colonies or overwhelming numbers to earn its reputation. Its status comes from the extraordinary power of a single sting, making even one encounter memorable enough to command respect from anyone familiar with the species. Perhaps the reason ants seem so terrifying is that they challenge our traditional understanding of power. Most dangerous animals depend on strength, speed, or size to dominate their environment. Ants succeed through organization, cooperation, and efficiency. They construct vast underground cities, wage wars against rival colonies, cultivate fungi as food, defend plants from predators, and influence ecosystems on a global scale. Their societies operate with a level of coordination that has fascinated scientists for generations. In many ways, their evolutionary success rivals that of humanity itself. They achieve dominance not by becoming giant predators or fearsome monsters, but by perfecting teamwork. Ants remain among the most successful life forms ever to exist, proving that sometimes the most powerful forces in nature are also the smallest. Subscribe to Mysterious Monsters for more dangerous animals, wildlife mysteries, and fascinating creatures from around the world, because sometimes the creatures we overlook are the ones that deserve our respect the most.